Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing living and working in Thai properties. And what I'm talking about here is what I call the shop house model. Doesn't necessarily mean you got to be in a shop house. For those who are unaware, a shop house, very common structure here, especially here in Bangkok, down in Pattaya, Hua Hin to some extent, where you basically have, it's sort of like a townhouse looking thing. It's kind of elongated. They're usually rather tall, about 4 stories, 3 stories usually. And then there'll be a shop front on the ground floor, and then oftentimes the family will live above it. You know, a family that's working that business will live above the actual business itself. It's sort of a very self-contained, almost kind of atomized setup. But the thing to understand about it doesn't necessarily have to be in a shop house. You may be able to, rent some other type of property and be able to utilize it to not only perhaps run one's business out of, but also use it to live in. This may or may not appeal to some people. I can see a group of people that would really not like this, and another group that would very much enjoy it because, there's no commute, there's nothing. You're just sort of right where you need to be when you need to be there. At the same time, it's maybe sometimes hard to get away from work, so to speak, and just relax. There's obviously going to be pros and cons with that kind of setup, but over the years I have noticed, especially many foreign nationals that are married to Thai women, oftentimes will set up something along these lines, and it turns out to be very optimal for them under those circumstances, and it's just something I thought was worth mentioning.